Anyone spare a chipmunk? Or maybe a shrew?
Well, every girl craves about a sharp-dressed man.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Had to pose for a Meatloaf album cover.
Few too many pints of Watney's Red last night, huh?
God,
Must kill fatty. Must kill fatty.
He is the walrus.
He doesn't understand what it's like, lying there day after day, watching people press their ugly faces in on you.
Face? I thought that was his ass. Has Augustus Gloop sued this kid for infringement yet?
The miming becomes all too real.
My abusive family that lives to deprive me of happiness. That's who I'll open my first letter ever in front of.
The chunky kid's going punting in the Thames?
Really help us, we're sustaining severe paper cuts. The late Mr. McFeely finally has his revenge.
You want speedy delivery? Oh, eat my mail!
They're actual letters from the fans of the Rolling Books threatening to kneecap the director if he messes with the story. Yes, we'll go visit the Count of Monte Cristo till this whole thing blows over.
Club Med Newfoundland wasn't such a great idea. His wish came true. A magic FedEx man is here with his Nintendo Wii. It's Bonesaw!
He must be Harry's real father.
Bonesaw is ready to be the father you never had.
I'm not Harry.
They're like him. I helped to pose naked with a horse one day.
Excuse me.
Can you please kill these horrible people?
A wizard. And a thumping good, I'd wager.
A grand wizard, in fact. Wait, that sounds wrong somehow.
Muggle.
Non-magic folk.
You see, Harry, when a group of people is different, it helps to come up with a funny-sounding word or slur to describe them.
He will be under the finest headmaster that Hogwarts has ever seen.
Orko.
Every kid remembers the first time a huge bearded adult who isn't their parent takes them to a bar on their 11th birthday. Some even remember it without the aid of therapy.
Whoa. It's like that movie where everything transformed.
The Transformers?
No, that was about a kid who got caught masturbating.
Send for help.
Hagrid speaks lies. Go to the Rats of Nim.
Gringotts spelled backwards is Stognig.
They're vaults in the Temple of Doom.
Here we are.
This is the Eye Wand, very popular with the more douchebaggy kids these days. They say that Harry's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Who owned that wand?
We do not speak his name.
Dick Cheney.
The one. And understand this, Harry, because it's very important.
Plastics.
There was one wizard that went as bad as you can go. And his name was...
Well, that's a dumb name. No wonder he turned evil.
With the flannel shirt Potter, Stone Temple Pilots in town.
Goes the only black man in this movie.
Thomas was semi-retired and working in the private sector now.
We'll take the lot.
I assume you accept Nazi gold?
And you are?
Conan O'Brien.
How many did we lose?
30% of us, sir.
Not bad. If the redhead kid was one of them, I'm gonna have an extra martini tonight. Wow, I can almost feel the hazings coming our way.
We don't need no wizard education. Standing in for Dumbledore is the embalmed corpse of Dumbledore.
When redheads attack.
Dad's a muggle. Mom's a witch. Bit of a nasty shock for him when he found out.
That's my real Dawes, Colin Farrell. Wow, there's something weird in the neighborhood.
Well, maybe they should call, I don't know, call someone.
I'm telling you, there's something strange, and to me, it don't look good.
Again, I urge a call here.
Somewhere out there, beneath the pale moonlight. I wish I were big.
Mr. Potter.
He couldn't make it. I'm Sean Lennon.
Pity.
Katie Holmes aged quickly.
I, rabbit, harpstring hum. Turn this water into rum.
Can we get some subtitles for him?
He's studying train
I,
spotting.
rabbit.
And the first IRA agent was born.
See, Kyle, I mean up.
You know, that never gets old. I love the pain of others.
Uh-oh, I hope that Acme robe doesn't quit on him.
What's happening?
Peyote's kicking in.
Oh my, what happened to Clifford?
Someone got him wet and fed him after midnight. Sternum shattered, coughing up blood. Okay, now act like you see something, but don't make it too convincing. Yes, that's it.
Sounds like a morning drive time show for the Bay Area.
He's doing a punk metal style.
Stop. You're going to take someone's eye out.
Funny, because your voice is bursting my eardrum.
Troll in the dungeon and pumpkins in the sky.
More like gin in the teacher.
Maybe now is a good time for me to ask which of the wizards has a pot-smoking problem.
What are you talking about there?
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Take your microphone and get out.
Yes, sir.
janitors of the Round Table.
On my signal, untether purgatory!
Or unleash hell.
That'll work too!
Men, prepare yourselves for this movie's version of the pod race.
Oh boy, you guys mind if I just slightly pre-kill myself? Because in about 10 minutes we'll all be looking for a gas pipe to suck.
Why did I agree to this? What in the name of God was I thinking? Why did I ever say that I would do this movie?
Go starina die hardia. Oh, it's the dangerous Teen Wolf technique. Give him some dark shades and the movie is complete. What will mein Führer say?
And so Harry used the moment to seize power, held a show trial, and dished out death sentences to all his enemies, and his bloody reign lasted 30 years.
What that dog is guarding is strictly between Professor Dumbledore and Nicholas Flamel.
Whom we now know as Dumbledore's
Flamel?
boyfriend.
He's studying dragons there.
Code for selling hash.
You can...
La la la, I'm running like a little girl and prancing like a fairy.
Oh, my.
What are you wearing?
I'm a registered trademark.
I've got presents.
Yeah, Satan left us lots of... I mean Santa. Of course I mean Santa. Who'd ever think that a sorcerer would like Satan? Let's just drop it.
What is it?
Fashion's biggest sin, tie-dyed velvet.
This is almost like wearing a wedding veil. I bet I'd make a pretty bride. Nothing gaudy, maybe Vera Wang. Wait, I'm getting distracted. Dum-dum-de-dum. No, focus.
You don't want me as your enemy, Quirrell.
Now shut up and kiss me.
This is light.
God, I pray every night you get torn apart by badgers.
Immortal. It means you'll never die. I know what it means.
Please, just let the Harridan screech at us. Quickly, the Dead Poet Society meeting starts in 2 minutes.
Hagrid.
What exactly is that?
It's
A cube. A gift from Megatron. Sharon Stone! Castle Grayskull is magnificent at night.
What we're here for. See that?
It's the T-1000.
Did you hear that?
Sounded like you'll be making these movies well into your 20s.
My crippling version of Spidey sense.
Malfoy aced his cowardly, shrieking final this semester.
With the elixir of life, Voldemort will be strong again. He'll come back.
Cher style.
Trevor! Shh! Go, you shouldn't be here.
You have a wife and kids.
Neither should you.
I'm playing Masterpiece Theater.
Devil Snare reacts to sunlight much like your average adult Harry Potter snare.
What are we going to do?
Get on the broom, fly, get key. Here is some fine green screen acting from one Mr. Daniel Radcliffe. That's right, swat your way into award season, young man.
The Queen will take me.
A phrase uttered nightly by
Then
George
you're
Michael.
free to check the...
Would suspect poor stuttering Professor Quirrell.
Columbo would have seen right
Of
through
that
you.
day.
Did Harry's own reflection just hit on him?
Matthew McConaughey's does all the time. Guy's a regular Harvey Dent. Hey, learned that from the Fonz. Hey, kids, if a smoke wizard ever touches you in a way that doesn't feel right, tell a responsible adult.
It's a complete secret. So, naturally, the whole school knows.
Except for my secret. As long as J.K. keeps a lid on it, we're all good.
I see.
And I have a few last-minute points to award.
In the Deus Ex category.
What? My parents are alive and they started over with a new baby? This is terrible news!
Come join us, son. Join us.
Paid for by the Wave Council.
Actually, the tracks are out. He's trying to signal somebody, but no one's paying any attention. So long. Crash.
Join us for the next chapter in the series, Harry Potter and the Haunted Unicycle.
How can a unicycle be haunted?
Takes a well-balanced ghost, Kevin. A well-balanced ghost.